King Pellinore's fables you don't want to hear. Death by database. It had come time for the royal taker of polls to visit all the people in all of the land on behalf of the king, to gather their opinions on the topic, "The king is serving me well. I heartily agree, I somewhat agree, I violently disagree." But the Polltaker was stymied at the last single-doored cottage on the heath, occupied by a Freethinker who said, "Well, my answer to your question is much more nuanced than your form allows. In many areas, I'm quite satisfied with the king. In others, well, not so much. Is there a box marked, 'Not so much'?" "Not so much," replied the Polltaker. "I'm afraid the law requires you to select one of the 3 officially sanctioned opinions." With a heavy heart, the Freethinker selected answer B. "I somewhat agree," although he somewhat didn't. Brooding, he sent off regular petitions of protest to the press and King's Court, such that he was heartened when, come the next survey, the Polltaker told him the answers had been amended. But dismayed to hear the poll now read, "The king is serving me well, yes or no?" The Freethinker protested, but it isn't a yes or no question." The Polltaker replied, "'Tis now. Which box shall I tick for you?" "Well, you shall tick neither." "Oh, but I shall. The law requires me not to leave your doorstep until I have ticked one box or the other. And my social conscience requires me not to accept your paradigm. Stay on my porch for eternity if you must. These boxes shall remain unticked." And so did it turn out to be so. The Polltaker unable to leave the Freethinker's doorstep, and the Freethinker unable to pass, there being but the one door. Moral: even if you live in a single-room cottage, make sure you have more than one way out.